Hey everybody, I'm RC, how's it going? Today I'm doing a collection video. This is the first kind of video I've ever really done like this, other than my collector's editions unboxing videos, if you happen to check those out. But in this video I just want to casually talk to you about my R.O.B the Robot collection. So I'm going to start off with my standard issue R.O.B the Robot that you get in North America. The one for the NES. He has the red lettering down here. It says R.O.B the Robot. So this is your standard R.O.B, and he does work. All my robots are working. You can switch them on here, and you make that god-awful noise. Yeah, that is a really annoying sound. I love R.O.B and all, but God, that noise is bad. And if you don't know, yes, that is how they're supposed to sound. That's just all the gears and stuff inside. That's how they're supposed to sound. So, as you can see here, I have the gyromite set up. This is the little controller tray. If you're not familiar with the actual robot, if you're younger and you know R.O.B from like the video games like Smash Bros. And stuff like that, I'm going to explain this stuff. So, R.O.B is actually a player 2 of sorts for 2 video games on the NES, and obviously he can't hold a controller with these claw hands, so you lay a controller here and he puts these little tops, these gyros, and they push in the buttons, A and B buttons on the controller. That's how it works. So I have the whole rig here, I have the spinner right here that is functional. Just set it down, turn it on. That'll spin a little gyro, and then R.O.B will move around. You control him with the TV and the controller, and he picks up the top, and you can put it here. And these things go pretty fast, and they are very well balanced here. It's shaking a little bit. I guess this table's not completely level. But once this thing gets up to speed, it's pretty cool, because you can take it off and set it down on the table, and it will just keep spinning for a few minutes. Lasts a pretty long time here. Now, this is not recommended, but I'm going to stop it with my hand. Turn that spinner off. So, yeah, this is my North American R.O.B gyromite setup. Now, I will say, one of these, this is the American one. This is actually a Japanese one. You can see the slight color variation. This has the more white, eggshell cream color, whereas this is gray. When we first got our Beagle, when she was a puppy, she actually chewed up one of my other gyros for this robot. So, for the sake of looking good for the picture, I put one of my Japanese gyros here just to make it look good. I need to order another one. So, let's talk about the Japanese one now. So, what we have here is the Family Computer robot. Basically, R.O.B from Japan. So, let me grab him right quick. As you can see down here, it says Family Computer Robot instead of Robotic Operating Buddy, because that's how he was known in Japan for the Famicom. So, of course, the colors are different. You have this cream color instead of the gray, and red instead of dark gray. And I do have the gyromite claw hands on here as well. But unlike the American one, I do have the complete set for the Japanese Famicom R.O.B. I have the complete inbox, stack up, and gyromite set. For my American one, I only have gyromite. I would love to have the stack up set, but they are very expensive. I've never had it. Maybe if I win the lottery. So, let me go ahead and grab some stuff for this guy. So, here's his box. I probably should have had this in frame a while ago, but like I said, this is a casual video. I'm just talking about stuff. So, this is the box. They sold everything separately in Japan, which I think that's a little weird. I know over here we got R.O.B and gyromite stuff all in one box in the deluxe set, I believe it was. So there's the little foam insert that just, he'll have his arms closed, and they'll be all the way near the bottom, and he fits in there like that. And nothing too special about the box, really, other than it's cool to have. I mean, if you're a collector, obviously want the box. This box is a little dingy. It's not the best condition in the world, but it's better than most. I ain't complaining. So let me go ahead and grab the gyromite stuff for this guy. So this is the gyromite set for the Famicom R.O.B. And this is the box. So it opens up just like this. So here's all the parts. Let me grab this first. Here's a little gyro holder. I mean, it's all the same stuff you've seen a while ago on the American one, other than it's colored for the Famicom. Well, with the exception of this, obviously, since it's a different system technically, this is made to fit a Famicom controller. You can't fit an NES controller in here. So if you're trying to play gyromite with your Famicom R.O.B, it's kind of weird because if you don't have a Famicom, you have to use the gray NES one up here for the NES controller. In my case, I do not have a Famicom, so yeah, I have a Famicom robot, but no Famicom, I know. I probably should get one someday. These are actually the stack-up hands. They've been well used. As you can see, they're very flat. These are not supposed to be in here. I last played gyromite with this robot, so he has the gyromite hands on them. These are supposed to be in the box. I just put the stack-up hands in here because I was lazy. Here's one of the gyros. It's actually still got a little warning thing on it. I think that's pretty cool. When I got my American gyro set, it did not have that. And I have the other one in here. In fact, the other gyro is right here. I took it off the other one from earlier. And of course, the spinner, which is, you know, red and has the Japanese letters on it. And this one works as well. Go ahead and switch that on. Let's see. Did I turn it off? Okay, there it goes. So as you can see, that spins it and works. It's a little finicky sometimes, like just now, it doesn't want to turn on. I don't know what that issue is. Well, you can't see that. Let's see. But these are very well balanced. You can put it in your hand. Very well balanced. It's pretty cool. Oh, shit. Dropped it, as you can see. So let's turn that off. Okay, it is off. Set this to the side. And here is the game cartridge for gyromite. Now, as I said, I do not have a Famicom, so I have to play these on my NES. And I have gyromite right here for NES. 3-screw now, or 5-screw rather. I have these screws taken out because I do not own a physical copy of Stack Up. I used to, and I sold it like an idiot that I am. So now I'm without Stack Up, but I want to tell you the cool thing about this here. I'm going to go ahead and, I have these screws out for a purpose. I'm going to open this up here. Now this is the board on the inside. Now, inside of these old gyromite and Stack Up cases, this here is an NES adapter basically. This board here, this is gyromite. This is the actual game. This here is just an adapter to adapt Famicom games to the NES. I have 2 copies of Stack Up on Famicom. Here's a copy right here, intact. And I took another copy and I took it apart and got the board on the inside. So what you can literally do is if you don't have the actual case for Stack Up, but you have the Famicom game, because the Famicom game is very, very cheap for some reason. You can literally just unplug gyromite and plug Stack Up in. Just like that. Put it back in the case, plug it into your NES, and boom, you're playing Stack Up. So that's a really cool, handy-dandy hack, if you will. So that's pretty cool, because Stack Up goes for about $70 on eBay, which is more than I'd like to pay for it right now. But you can get the Famicom version for in box for cheaper than that. So I definitely recommend doing that. That's why I've had 2 copies of the Japanese, the Famicom version. So let me put this back in here right quick. Gyro mic. There we go, and it just snaps in like that. Keep this in a safe place. So there's the games. I have the complete collection for the Famicom. I really wish I had Stack Up and all that in box for NES, but I don't, unfortunately. So let me go ahead and grab Stack Up stuff and show you that. Alright, so now I got the Stack Up stuff for the Japanese R.O.B. This is a much smaller box because there's really not a whole lot to it. So here's the box, pretty decent condition. Go ahead and open it up. So in the box here you get this tray with these blocks and these block holders. The game fits right there, but I have the game out. I have the game on my shelf with the rest of my NES games. And the hands fit in here somewhere. I really don't remember where the hands go. I have them, like I said, I had those in the Gyromite. But they just snap on to Rob's hands just like that. And that's how he grabs the blocks. And these block stands just slide directly onto R.O.B. And of course the blocks they sit in place like that. And you put them all around a certain order. I don't remember exactly what the order is. The game tells you when you load it up, and then you play the game and it tells you where to move the blocks and all that good stuff. Pretty simple. This R.O.B. does work. I don't want to turn it on and make that god-awful noise again. Now here's the game. Let me go ahead and place that down and see. Yeah. So that's what your package will look like if you were to get one of these. That's what it looks like in a little tray. So, yeah, that's my R.O.B. the Robot collection. I've always been fascinated with R.O.B. since I had one when I was a kid. For a long time, I didn't know about the Famicom robot. I didn't know there was different colors. So when I found out about that, I was like, well, I gotta have that too. So now I have the Japanese one as well as the American one over there. And they're really cool. It's a cool little collection. I don't know a lot of people who actually have complete sets. I don't even have a complete set myself of the American one. But I'm very proud to have the complete set for the Japanese one here. I have the box for the robot, the Gyromite set, the Stack Up set. That's really cool for me. But a bit of an odd thing to collect, I suppose. I mean, it's a bit of obscure Nintendo history, R.O.B. the Robot. But I've always loved playing Gyromite and Stack Up as a kid, especially Gyromite. I'd say that's my favorite. Stack Up's not bad, but Gyromite's my favorite. And I'm going to do videos on Gyromite and Stack Up eventually. I'm going to get around to it at some time. We're going to play, me and Robot here and R.O.B. We're going to all play Stack Up and Gyromite. I'll do a play and review. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to play the game and review it. Because not a lot of people review those games. I don't think a lot of people have actually played them with the robot. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. This is my R.O.B. the Robot collection. Just thought I'd share it with you. And I'm probably going to start doing more collection videos. Just cause. Just show you guys what I have. Give you my information on what I know about this stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like it, leave it a like and consider subscribing. And I'll see you guys next time. Oh, and here's a little bonus scene for you. Here's the instructions to the NES, the Zapper, and R.O.B. the Robot back in the day. This is the original manual. They actually pulled the Geico commercial before Geico. How to set up your NES. It's so simple a robot could almost do it. That's hilarious. I thought that was funny as a kid. There's cool little drawings in here too. Let me find one. Yeah, right here. I always got a kick out of this. The kid standing in front of R.O.B. and he's confused. Or the kid elbowing Rob and knocking him over, and he looks all surprised, like, oh shit, I'm falling over. And another really crazy thing is, all this stuff is so expensive now, you know. And here's a part list stuff for Rob. See gyros. Two sold as a set. You can get gyros for $8. Gyro spinners, $10. I think that's the most expensive thing up here, unless you're buying an AC adapter for your NES. RF switch, $11. Nobody uses RF switches anymore. Well, I actually do have one myself, so I can't say anything. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty neat bit of history. So there's a little bonus scene for you. I'll see you guys next time.